All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy New Year. Here we go again. I was looking at the chart of the US dollar to measure what can we expect from this week coming up. All right. And let me tell you something. It's very interesting what's going on. All right. Today is December 1st, 2026. The market will be open about 6 o'clock New York time. All right. The center of the universe, New York City. All right. Here we go. Let's take a look at what's going on with the dollar. Before I do that, I have to do this is disclaimer and subscribe, people. If you like what you see, I already have more than 200 videos in Spanish. I do in the English section now. This could be very relevant, all right, at the time to make a decision to buy or sell an instrument. Let's look at the goal. Normally, I use the NT5 platform. This is what I trade, but I don't have the US dollar index in there. So I had to use Trading View, which is awesome. Okay, what we see, people. Do you have to be a genius to know that this thing is coming down like crazy? This channel is a standard deviation channel, 720 days. That is 1 month of data in the 1 hour chart. That explain the trends we see in the gold and the silver and anything that have US dollar base. Now, what do we see right now, people? Interesting. If you want to see my analysis on silver, look it up. Go to my channel, Forex en Español, English version. All right. We have a pullback to the top of the channel here. This by itself is already a sell signal in my system. Now, let's do a little bit more just for fun. Impulse retracement is the base of the market. Impulse retracement. We see that the price is at a Fibonacci level. It looks like it's a little bit higher than, let me see. Let's measure it. I just try to see different things, okay? Here we go. Let's bring the Fibonacci. Oh, I have to get out of the screen here. Le Fibonacci. Here we go. Okay. The one to cooperate. Impulse. Whoops. I don't normally use this platform, but I have to admit, it's the Papa Upa. Okay, here we go. What do we see here, people? This is the golden radio. You can make this shit up, people. The price could not overcome this resistance here. So where do you think this is going? If this do what I think it's going to do, which is reassess the downtrend, this is going to be an amazing move in the silver, gold, and anything that had to do with the dollar. All right. If the dollar drop, in this particular case, the silver analysis I did is valid. I also saw that the Chinese are limiting the export of silver. What does that mean? Then the price is going to increase. It's already increasing. All right. So the idea to this to go way up there. Let's do a projection here, just for fun. Let me remove this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Fibonacci projection to see where we can speculate that the price may be. By eye, this is gonna be up here, people. 131. Just by looking at it, there is a high probability that the price goes to between 100 and what is 161 and 99.6. What is 100? Let me see. People, I believe it's gonna get up there. When? I don't know when. But if this happen in the way I see it, and oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the dollar. I'm sorry, I had to look at the silver. All right. If this drop back here, silver is gonna get to Oh, my mind is so accelerated that I thought that was silver. It's gonna get like freaking. Let me bring the chart of silver here. What is my NT5? Boom. Hitting the standard deviation extension here is at silver is at 71. Yeah, I was right. About $100. $100 is it's quite far there, up here. Let's do a projection. Let's do a projection here. Let's bring, this is the analysis I just did. Look for this video, all right, where the pullback of the silver is right down into an area of support here, very relevant, all right. So, the expectation, this is the trend, everybody knows that. So the expectation is that this baby come up here. Let's look at this in perspective. Holy mac. That thing is going up like crazy. All right, let's do a Fibonacci projection here to speculate. This is what we do. We speculate. We don't know if this is going to happen, but we read the symptoms, the sign and symptoms. Okay. All right. Let's do a Fibonacci expansion here. We have a high point here and a low point here. Let's do this. These are my friends calling me. Yo, what's going on? This is going to explode. Ay, 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 ay. We're going to know. We're going to know in a few hours. Let's see what happened. All right. There we go. Impulse retracement. So we have a projection here. Insert object. Fibonacci espansione. Here, here, and then we drag it back down here. So this, oh hell yeah, $100. I think it will be no problem for the silver. If this is a very strong trend to the upside, if the dollar drop, as we can see here in this chart here, if the dollar drop this distance, hell yeah, silver is gonna get way up there to 100. Because this area in the Fibonacci trading system is one of the strongest areas that you can have. All right, this area here. So I can tell you right now, if, remember, we're speculating, we don't know if this is going to happen. Who knows? Maybe this drop like crazy here. But according to what I see no problem for the silver to reach this area between 88, 61, and $92. Where is 100? 100 is around here. Let me see what Fibonacci level. No, 161. The other one is 2.61. Let me use the actual Fibonacci where I have all the numbers here. And we do it in reverse here. So we can see the, I'm sorry, yeah, the projection here. Let me see where is 161. The next level is 261. This is 102. Bro, if this continues with this force, I think it's gonna get up here somewhere about $100. No problem. All right. Let's see it in 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's a big movement to the upside. Let's see what happened this week. I have a reasonable expectation to see buy signal here. You already saw that. If you want to see the detail of this analysis, go and look it up. All right. It's Forex in Español, English version, and say, hey, Leo, look what the silver is doing. Leo is my son. He is also a trader. So we bounce ideas to one another. Okay. All right. Again, this is what I see. I see a big chance that this movement is going to bounce up to the upside. And let me see my target. What I probably do, due to this news, I probably, let me get a little close. I probably wait for this movement. You see, I had no signal. This is my signal. I have no signal yet. I will wait for this price to return here. It's kind of risky. All right. But holy crap, look at this. That's 900 pips, people. Oh boy. All right. So I will say I wait for the movement to start. I bring my stop loss to the entrance level and let it rip, and let it rip until my software get me out. All right. That will be my strategy in this particular case. Let's see what happened this week because I already have a heavy duty position in gold, which is gonna be moving in the same way. All right. If you want to see that analysis too, look it up. Forex in Español. Dang, I don't know if I did it in English, but you know, fuck it. Let's do it right now. Let's do it now. Let's do it live. Okay, let's bring the goal here. El golito. I don't remember if I did it English and Spanish. It's a little bit taxing to do things in two different languages, especially English and Spanish, that are in reverse. Sometimes I get jammed because I learned how to trade in English. My functional language is English. It's not Spanish. Spanish is my maternal language, which you never forget. It's like driving a bicycle. But sometimes I get jammed because I don't know how to say the specific things like um, standard deviation. How the hell do you say that? You know, it's weird how it sounds. Anyway, let's do the analysis on gold right now on this spot. Ooh, what do we have? We go to 1 hour. Do you have any questions where this is going? But let's see it from the beginning. So let's bring Blanca 100%. We see the exact same movement. All right. So what we're going to use to analyze here, the same exact standard deviation channel, but it's not exactly a standard deviation channel. A standard deviation channel is 1 degree of inclination. The polynomial channel, which is the curve you see, is the same standard deviation channel, but it's applied to a 3 degree difference. And let me tell you right now, let's apply this to navigation. If you are off by 3 degrees in navigation, nobody will find you. So it's a dramatic difference between these two measures. 3 degree is running very close to the price. 1 degree is farther away, but nevertheless, it's still relevant because in my system, what we do, we look for instruments that are overextended to the upside or to the downside. And the main structure we use is standard deviation because it's a statistical measure. All right, let's see it. I hope you understand what the hell I'm saying. Uh, let's bring it up. Standard deviation channel, 720 candles, that's 1 month. Let's see it. Boom! Dead on that line. Can you see it? Now, let's see it farther away. Because what I do, I am a speculator. I see everything. Everything that is in my reach, I will see it, okay? I will look at it. That's why it's called Forex day by day. Forex day by day, and the part in Spanish is Forex en Español. This is Forex en Español English version because I don't want to create another channel. I was thinking about that, but I had to think it over now, 2026, which I'm going to start doing all the English channel coming in, you know. Uh, let's see. 1440. Let's do these numbers are relevant. If you don't believe the Fibonacci sequence have a correlation or have a relevance to see in the market, you out of your freaking mind. I'm telling you right now. These numbers are no joke. This is real. 144.0 is a Fibonacci number. Also, Gann use 144 and 72. I wonder why. All right, let's see it. Boom, middle of the channel. Okay, so we have 1 month touching the channel, 2 months, 720, 2 months, 60 days on the middle of the channel. In this particular analysis, this is a contra trend movement. So most of the time, it get to the middle of the channel and bounce. So I will not sell in a million years at this point because look at the power of the trend. It's moving to the upside. So we find out that 2 months and 1 month, this area is a relevant area of, I'm sorry, of support. Now, what the polynomial channel tell me? Polynomial channel tell me the same data, but at 3-degree inclination. Let's see it. Let's see what happened here. Man, I get scared because I have another platform open in the other screen, and sometimes a blink, I think the market opened. Okay, let me see what's going on. Where is my um, 3-degree? Hello. Do you need an invitation? Do you think the price may bounce from there? I think so. This is only 1.6. 1.6. All right, 1.6. I like to use areas, no a line, areas, complete areas of support and resistance. Let's say 3.6 is the maximum expansion in this channel. Boom! The price is in the middle of this support area here. This is 60 days support area. This one, 720, is hitting the lower band of the 1 month support. Can you see it? Normally I use black in here. Let me change the color of this. Believe it, I know. No, no way I'm going to do that now. Okay, we can actually see that, right? Then this area is a relevant area of support, okay? So in view of what we already saw in the dollar, and in view of this news that China is limiting the export of these metals, tells me that I'm going to wait for a buy signal in that. I don't gonna buy yet. I'm gonna see what the market is gonna do. Now let's do a little bit of price action. Price action to me and market structure are the things that you must concentrate. What I'm doing now is a big view of the whole picture. And to do that, my system, I call it three-dimensional system because I see 3 dimensions. I see space, which is happening now, movement. I see volume, then cost the movement, and I see time. It gives me a big picture of what's going on here. All right. So we determine that this is an area of support. Now I have a space here. The timing, I'm going to leave it for later. Let's do volume. All right. To do that, we use a technique that is the volume profile indicator. And I use, of course, 1 month. All right. As a matter of fact, what a coincidence that that's the biggest it goes 1 month. I wonder why. Right. We had to think a little bit because the computer power. Oh, there we go. All right. This is what that's weird. Oh, there we go. Now we have all the data here. I got to tell you, some people, that we are heroes when we try to do this with this limited computer power. It's insane. I don't know how we fight the market in there. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I already know manual trading is going to disappear. It's already disappearing. You think financial institutions are looking at Fibonacci levels? Kidding. In the same way, I seen software that costs $14,000-$20,000 that had the lunar cycle in that. So it's like, I don't know, man. Let's see it. What do we see from the point of view of value? What is it that the market do, people? As a main structure of the market. Impulse. Can you see it? Retracement. big volume, lower volume, big volume, lower volume. This is what the market do. No matter what you measure, this is what the market do in every single time frame. So what do we see here at this point? We see the volume dropping as the price is going up. This show weakness. This is the same as reading how you call it, divergent. The volume is going one way, but the price is going in another way. This is telling you that this movement here, I've been waiting for this movement since here. You can see the price coming down, down, down. You can see the volume coming down, but you can see the price is still going up. So this verify the expansion in my channel. So let's see it. This is one. This is another one. Right on the money. I have a breakaway here, fail. I have a breakaway here, and this is the result. All right. If I only looking at this is what I see. So I have price, volume, and now it comes the par. Yeah, they're calling me everywhere. I will show you now, and I'm doing like teenagers now. I put in my two fingers in the air to make the quote unquote bullshit, and we see what these kids doing. All right, the woo woo part of the equation. All right, it blows my mind that people are still, and I understand what it is. It's like people repeat the same crap in order to belong to a group of people that disregard what I'm going to show you here. Meanwhile, I can see with my own freaking eyes, and you're going to see it with yours, that this thing, we have to put attention to this. What I'm talking about. Let's bring it up. This is Gang square of 9. Mr. Gang did a calculation here in numbers 9, 36, 24, 4, whatever. And he discovered that when the prices fall in these specific angles, can you see it on the darker gray area, are major points of support and resistance. All right. So what's going on now? This is December. It's 9 like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So and they continue, continue, continue. He did a calculation here in a. Let me see. I have a problem with this word. Is a spiral. Sometimes I talk a little fast and it come out a spider. Somebody called me, yo, what the hell is this spider you're talking about? I say, what spider? And it's a spiral. Sorry for my iniquities. All right, here we go. So what do we have? We have, uh, what is it? 23rd, 25, 29, 31, and January 2. Let's see it. 23rd. This tells me that those levels are very relevant points of support and resistance. 23rd. And I don't know if I'm crazy, people. What do you see there? I just put one number. What do you see? You see the price overextended to the upside. You see verified by volume here, verified by all volume here. And you see that it's touching this line. Gan says in this area is a heavy duty resistance. So why people laugh about this thing here? I'm not going to tell you why they laugh. Because they're idiots. 23 to let's 29. I don't want to do. I want to do like from 23 to January 2. It's a big ass area. Let me see. January 2. What do we have? Boeing. Um, point, January 2. Hello. Keep in mind that each line is going down. You know what? Let me do it. Let's don't be lazy because I want to make a point here. 23, 25. Insert object 25. November 25. 25, 29. Did I read that? 29? Let me just 29 and 36. You see what's going on right here, people? What? Are you kidding me, bro? Are you freaking kidding me? You always have to check, people. Don't believe in the populace. You know, when everybody's going in one direction, you stop and look. All right. What is it? 29? Oh my God. Look what the price is. 29, 30. 30. What? Gang is telling me, in other words, that from this line to this line, in this time space here, is going to be areas of support and resistance that are out of this world. Can you freaking see this? Now, let me show you woo woo to the second power. I'm going to blow your mind right here, right now. People also laugh about this because they don't understand, they don't study, they just repeat the same crap over and over and over because the majority of people don't want to show you nothing. They want to sell you a system. All right? Watch this now. If you notice it, the moon cycle is plot within the same pyramid as the movement developed. All right? We see this is the new moon. Between the new moon and the full moon, there is area is called waxing. It's the change between another call. Oh man, people are going crazy. So I have here uh, all this waxing area. So what the technique says, when you see the price inside a waxing period near support, is a buy signal blindly. Now, I don't do blindly things. I wait for my system because my system will give me the buy or the sell signal. So if I see the price is getting into this critical area and it's within this waxing period of the moon cycle, which is 29.5 days, something like that, I'm going to put attention to it, people. And look what happens now. When is the new moon? Ha ha ha. The moon cycle, dear Christ, ha ha ha. Oh yeah? How'd you try it? No, I never. Oh, I tried once. Yeah, take that out of here. You didn't try anything. Why? Because it implies work. You had to work. You had to do it. And we are in a civilization that make money as you sleep. I see in shit over here. Oh, $20. Yeah, I invest $20 in trading. Get the hell out of here, man. Can you apply this to any other things? Can you spend $20 in a plumbing strategy so next day you come to Manhattan to come on, bro? It's irrational. We are losing our mind. You have to work and you have to work hard. This bullshit work is smarter, no harder. Bullshit, man. Nothing matched that. Nothing. You have to work hard. I was looking at the history of the Ponzi scheme. Yo, that motherfucker went to jail. It's not easy. Nothing is easy. But they try to portray, oh yeah, with $20 you start. You know, if you don't know how to trade and you put money in a broker, you are on your freaking mind. It's insanity, people. And this is what they sell people. You're gonna buy your Ferrari in 2 weeks. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. And there are millions of people buying those systems. You know? I see 1 million views and shit. I go like, God damn it, what the hell, man? Anyway, what was it? Oh, full moon near support. What do we have? Uh, full moon near support. Buy. Full moon near resistance. Sell. Simple as that. Let's see it. Dang, I missed it. I look at a million things right here. It's January 2. Yo, that's Monday, right? I mean, Friday? Yeah, that's freaking tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it's already there. Look what the price is. In a very relevant area of support here. I see it bouncing from the 1 degree inside the 3 degrees polynomial channel. Is telling me the trend is moving to the upside. I don't need to tell me that the trend is moving because you can see it. So why is the expectation here that the price will reassume this heavy duty trend to the upside? What it happened? I don't know. Let's see what happened. This is the magnitude of the study I do every single day. I track in the market every single minute. Now, let me bring you to the woo woo at the third dimension, at the third level. Gang only use the movement of the moon here. What I did was I plot this to the planetary system. I can see you laughing, but don't laugh. Check. Don't laugh. See what's happening. So what Gan did, he took different angles. And what I did the same, but in this thing here. I don't even know the name of the planets. I don't need to know that. I had to look here. Okay, this is look this group in here. These are conjunction. Is the stronger, some of the stronger formation. This thing is tracking the market. Can you see the movement? Can you see the movement? All right. I don't know how accurate this is, but since the orbits of the planets are more or less stable, man, the day that these orbits get out of whack is the end of the world as we know it. Okay, it's tracking what I believe is the actual movement of the market. We have 2:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Zone. All right, this is my location, 123 degrees latitude and longitude west, 47 degrees north. This is the exact location of New York City. All right. So now let's see it. These things are called aspects. There are a bunch of aspects here because this is used also in astrology, and all these are aspects. All right. Then if you put this in here, it will drive you. Let me do it. Don't restrict everything. Restrict everything. Now I don't know who the hell designed this, but restrict everything means to put everything on. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me setting aspect restrict all. Okay, now watch this. Whoops, I'm sorry. I mean to say unrestrict. Yeah, but the point is, I do unrestrict, and it's the marking. Okay, watch this. Boom. How the hell can you read this? Well, astrologers, people that deal with feelings and the position and the thing, they can dedicate time to do this. I had no time to look at this. I want to look what I consider to be very relevant, which is the angle. All right. Let me see what Gan did. Restrict all. He did a square 90 degrees. We saw it, right? Opposition is 180 degree. And the third one is conjunction 0 degree. So I extrapolate the moon calculation again, apply to the 9 planets of the solar system. Baboom! The result here. This is opposition. This is I think it's passing the opposition or is arriving to opposition. I see conjunction here. Can you see it? These formations are extremely strong. At the same time, I see the price getting into a relevant point of support. So what do you think the expectation is? Whether it happen or don't happen, that's another ball game. But everything I see is telling me, is pointing me, put attention here, put attention here. All this is what it says. Okay. Also, we have Jupiter in retrocess here. I don't know what the hell that means because I concern more with the angles. Then in the future, I'll probably see this is these aspects are relevant or not. All right, but right now, as we stand right now at 2:58 p.m. January 1st, this is telling me, yo, this thing here is a powerful area of support. And all these idiots, the planet, get out of here. You don't know shit. You think you know something? You see all that I did? I still don't know if this is going to happen. And you're going to discard things because everybody else discarded? This technology is ancient. These people have been doing this for thousands of years. It's got to be some level of validity in here. Oh no, the science say, yeah, sure. Let's see it. That is real science. Let me see it. You tell me this is happening. Let me see it. Let me see if it's true. That is the scientific method, not discard. I remember a teacher on math. Then I really love that guy because it was crystal clear. He said, "You cannot discard things out of your ass. You have to measure. You have to do things." Now, angles. All my life, I've been working with angles. Angles are relevant in any science. I work in industrial refrigeration most of my life. If you messed up the calculation of elbows in the expansion of a gas, you will reduce. You will cause turbulence. You have to calculate the weakness, the wide of the pipe, and the elbows have to be calculated properly because there will be no refrigeration if these calculations are wrong. The same thing if you do designing an air duct. In my time, they use air duct. Now they use these simple units. I don't know if they do it industrially, but you have to put a plenum and you have to put the air ducts and you have to measure the velocity of the air coming through the window so you don't drive everybody crazy on the factory. All right. So if you mess up any angle on this, you are done. If you're going to do a concrete floor between floors in a building and you messed up the angle of the support bars, that concrete thing is going to collapse. It's going to break. It's going to leak. It's a pain in the ass. If you move a magnetic field of an electric motor, the motor will not work. It had to be in a specific angle. So all my training through life is telling me angles are relevant. Angles are relevant. Put attention. All right. All right, guys. This is what I see in gold. I believe gold is going to follow silver. The news that the Chinese are going to mess with these metals is telling me that the price will increase because that's the way the market works. When you have less of anything, the price will increase. If you have more of anything, the price will job. Very simple. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I see on the gold and silver and the dollar. Is 3 o'clock. It's about 3 hours from the market open in New York time. It's about 6 o'clock. Let's see if this work. All right. Uh, Please remember to subscribe and give me a like so I can grow my channel and buy me my Ferrari. I'm gonna buy a cannoli, no a Ferrari. Alrighty, guys. See you guys around. Happy New Year's, and I hope you make millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. Bye. Yeah.